Okay. All right, guys, can you hear me now? I'm so sorry. I don't know what is going on with this computer. It likes to just reset my settings for me. If you guys can hear me, please let me know. I apologize. I am so sorry. 4 minutes into this, and thank you, Webby. I hope you guys can hear me now. Okay, great, great. Okay, so I'm so sorry about that. What I was saying is this is Madison Fields. Sorry, Frank. Woke up though, didn't you? So this is Madison Fields, and ever since I saw her flyer yesterday, she just has been stuck in my heart with the little face and this innocent young girl. And again, this is a predator who likes to lure children out of their homes. Now, please, in chat, I have to ask you all, do not bring up the latest drama on the YouTube streets. I do not care about that. That's over with in my head, and the trash has taken itself out. I want to make this about Madison and only Madison, because it's very important, even as just human beings, to stop focusing on the negative and giving that trash so much of my time or my thoughts or my energy, when there are innocent children like her that really could come home safe with just one share. You never know. You just never know. I want to go ahead and say hello to everyone, and look at her little face. Oh my goodness. How could she not stick in everyone's heart, right? If I'm too loud, let me know. I will tone it down a little bit, but not loud. I'm a loud person. I don't mean to. Okay. Oh my goodness, that made me a nervous wreck with no sound. I was like, oh gosh. All right, so we have potato casserole, which I absolutely love. Thank you for joining potato casserole. We have Loosey Goosey. We have Mustang. Hey Mustang, thank you for coming in. We've got Just Lurking. You are the sweetest, but you scare me with how nice you are. All right, so then we have Officer O'Neill. We have I like Harp Seals. That's a cute name. Thank you for coming in. We got Hell's Coming Back. Oh, I love that name. Hey, thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you coming in. Hey, Frank. We've got Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Oh, I'm so happy to see you here. We have Webby. Hey, Webby. Thank you for coming in. Stormy. Hey, Stormy. Thank you for coming in. You always are here for me. Stormy's very loyal. We have Doodles in Gray. Hey, girl. Happy to see you. So happy. All right, I think that's it. And guys, if you think that you're blocked by someone else in chat, I have two things going just to make sure that her face can get out there as far as I can get it. I know it's an inconvenience to many in chat to not see one another and have to hop along, but my goal here is to bring Madison home safe. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share what I have seen on here, and then we will discuss on, oh, yes, I'm sure. Hell's Coming Back. That's so cute. I just love that name. Okay, so there's lots of different things out there, but she's just not getting enough coverage, in my opinion. This is a 16-year-old beautiful young girl lured out by what I believe to be a 43-year-old man. Now, a man has been arrested, but not with her disappearance, that is involved in all of this. So that's a huge red flag to me, and we're going to take a good look into all of that. There is a couple different things, little links I will share along the way, but I'm going to go ahead and hush and let's get started. Madison is absolutely gorgeous, and if you have any information or you think you see her, please call 911 immediately. Her parents are just, I don't know if they're going to come back from this. I couldn't imagine coming back either, so I get it. But please, if you do pray, say a prayer for her parents. They are struggling so bad, as any parent would. It's really just heartbreaking to even imagine what they have to go through. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play this, and we'll just kind of stop in between and talk about it. This is a lot. It's heavy, especially with what's been going on YouTube. But hey, this little girl needs to come home. So let's share and get her butt home. All right, guys. Oh. All right. Let me go ahead and share this, and I'll hush.
Hearn's daughter, Madison Fields, disappeared on Friday, February 13th. Madison had a backpack on her shoulder and a plastic bag in her hand as she walked through a parking lot next to where she lived in Coleraine Township. That's in Ohio. Her parents thought she was headed to a sleepover at a friend's house. That's what she told them. But it wasn't a friend's mom that was waiting to pick her up in a black Jeep.
We just want her back home.
I'm Ann Emerson, an investigative reporter, and if you have a sinking feeling in your stomach right now, your gut instincts are correct. Because here's where the story is going to make you.
Nobody should go through this. It's breaking us down.
Tyler Hearn's daughter, Madison Fields, on Snapchat. That's right, Snapchat. And that she referred to him as Dad Bod with the blue eyes. When I spoke with Madison's parents, her mom did most of the talking. And after hearing all of this, you can probably understand why her father stayed quiet. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe to Criminally Obsessed so you don't miss any updates to this important story. Carrie and Tyler, I can't believe I'm even saying this, but we are on day 23 of looking for Madison. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, how are you doing right now?
Well, just trying to hold in.
What have the days been like?
They've been horrible, but I have a lot of friends and family support us in the community.
Do you have a good community there at Coleraine?
Yes.
I've been trying to go back to work, so I've been back to work.
And you've got other children, am I right?
Yes, we have a younger daughter.
I understand. How's she doing?
She's having a hard time because her sister Madison's, they're best friends and they're very close, and she's having a hard time.
What do you want us to know about Madison? Tell me about your daughter.
She's a very smart girl. Like she's very sweet and innocent, and she always has a smile on her face.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
What is she like to do with her friends? And
she likes to make TikTok videos of how kids are today, like making those little singing videos and stuff.
we want our viewers to do everything they can to help you. And that's why I'm going to ask you some questions so that we can start painting a picture of what happened so we can help you, everybody that watches my show or hears me right now on the podcast. Please listen to this story. Listen to Carrie and Tyler. Let's figure out where Madison is, okay? Tell me about what happened the day that Madison disappeared, February 13th.
She came home from school. My husband was at work, and when she came home from school, she asked me if she could go spend the night at her friend's house, because they had a 3-day weekend, and I told her that it was okay because she spent the night with her friend the week before, and I thought she was going straight to her friend's house. She was supposed to be picked up from her friend's mom from the place we're staying at. On the cameras, it shows her walking away. She disappeared and off the cameras everywhere.
Okay.
We just seen her walking away on the street that's right where she went missing, and she disappeared right behind there. It didn't show her getting into a car. I'm not sure if it's the police or the FBI, if they were able to see her get into this black Jeep that guy was driving.
Okay, so I hope you guys can still hear me. I want to make sure that I should still be on stage. All right, so Doodle says that, that date is significant. Valentine's Day is the next day, and that may play out a lot in this, honestly. Webby, I looked for your email, and I did not get it. I am on Facebook, though, if you want to send it by Facebook. It's just under Doodlebug with the same logo. But, yeah, this is very alarming, and this very well could be any of our children, nieces, nephews. I mean, we all remember what it was like to be a teenager. I'll go ahead and continue playing this, but I agree, Doodles. I do. I agree.
They said they had it on video, but we've never seen it.
Okay.
But it shows her getting into a black Jeep with the a New York license plate, and from what they said.
Okay. And when did you realize that she wasn't with her friend?
We didn't realize she was missing until when she quit. She didn't respond to us or anything on Monday, and it was starting to get late, and she had school the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like her to not respond to us or call us to let us know like she was on her way home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and Mondays that evening, that's when we filed with the police that she is missing, because we hadn't heard anything from her.
Friday was the last time you saw her, but when was the last time you spoke with her? Was that at that same time? Was that the last time you spoke with her?
Yeah, it was on Friday, and her phone actually, the police, when they tried pinging her phone, her phone has been turned off, like right where she was, like in they have the cameras where the videos shows her on her phone texting her. It shows that her phone was turned off during that time. So it was like literally maybe 15 minutes after she left, and we've not been able to get like pin her phone or anything since Friday.
When you realized that she was gone, you called the police on that Monday. Tell me what the police were doing, sort of how you started looking for her right away.
Just giving like all the information that Madison told us and where she was supposed to be at, and then we were looking at the cameras from where we're staying at as well, like seeing her like go in the hallways and leave, and the police like have searched back like even the month before.
Okay.
Had her on camera, and they took like all the electronics from her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And our electronics and everything, and just trying to look to see like if they could see her, like try to communicate at all on the electronics or any messages that could lead where she is at.
With is the disappearance of Madison Fields. Here's the thing. This is not the first time Lawrence has been on the FBI's radar. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children got 2 cyber tips in August 2023 and July 2025. In 2023, Snapchat user Kyle2227, that's Kyle spelled Kyell, claimed to have girls do sexual things for him. The IP address was plotted to Kyle Lawrence's address. In July 2025, the file-sharing platform Dropbox reported 3 files of CSAM, child sexual abuse material, from the screen named Kyle Lawrence. And then there's this. In May 2024, a citizen vigilante group confronted Lawrence when they say he traveled to Canada to meet with another young girl, a 15-year-old, for sex. The group posted the confrontation online. The complaint states Lawrence never returned the FBI's calls. It sounds like he should have absolutely been behind bars.
Well, the group did put him online, and I actually have that. So let me stop sharing this one, and I'm going to show you where the group busted him. It's sick, guys. I'm just going to warn you right now. It's completely sickening, but it needs outed. These predators cannot walk amongst us every day and us do nothing anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just so set on, I don't know. With all this, though, Madison is only 16 years old. So, in her defense, what little girl hasn't lied and said, hey, I'm going to go stay all night at my friends, and your friends say stay at your house? I mean, it's so sad. It is so sad. But here we are, and, this is the world we live in now, this evil world. So I do have him up here. This is him. This is where they busted him. This is not for her. This is for another one, but this is him. Oh, sickening that I have to show him, but here he is. So let's just do this. Oh, well, maybe. My computer may just say no.
Yeah, met somebody online. We started talking, and then it quickly developed into sexual talking, and then she wanted to meet. So I agreed, and I came after work.
To do what?
To meet with her and to have sex. And it was a setup.
Does he want to talk to us or
just let him talk.
Okay.
Ben, let them know. Is this anything I've ever done before? Is this like me?
No, something you've done before.
No, it's not. So
how often do we talk, Ben?
Weekly, a couple times a week.
Yeah. I'm James Campbell with Brother Against Predators. We're based in Canada, Hamilton. He was chatting to us a bunch of vulgar messages, something that a 15-year-old shouldn't receive on their phone. We're non-profit, non-violent. We just want to get the message out there, kind of thing.
Okay.
So we just wanted him to be held accountable. Someone can be there to make sure that he stays away from little Maddie.
15-year-old man.
All right. So is it true that he was divorced?
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't work with children, does he? No. So he's not around kids. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, okay. I mean, that's what we wanted. We wanted someone to be there, held accountable, because like I said, dude, we can't watch you all the time. We're answering emails, phone calls. We're out on the road almost 6 hours a day.
Okay.
All right. Well, talk to your friend. That's good for us. I'm happy. You happy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at his
Yeah. We'll make sure they get to your car safely.
Because he deserves to be in prison for
No harm falls upon you. What the fuck you did?
I'll call you later. Okay, bye.
I'm sick. I'll tell you.
All right. Well, that's it for me. You got anything you want to say? I kind of took over there.
No, it's all right. I'm good. I just don't want Maggie's car.
Good?
Yeah.
I'm happy. All right, let's get to your car, dude. Let's get it.
Disgusting. And see, he's looking all pouty and sad because he's caught, not because he is sorry for anything that he's done. It's just disgusting. I can't. But it's not just there. Oh, you can barely hear me now. Oh no. Goodness. Let me go ahead and take this off here. Maybe that's it. Is it better now? The sound? I don't know what is going on with this mic. Maybe I need a different one. Is it better now, guys? I apologize. Yeah, I'm done with playing him. He's disgusting. It's just awful. Oh, nasty. Let's go back to where we were with the parents. And the parents, I just feel so bad for them. God, I feel bad for them.
Previously arrested. What Madison's parents say next sounds eerily similar now that we have that background.
And that's when the police told us that she had been talking to a man on that encrypted website, and that's how the FBI found out about him.
We know Madison and Kyle Lawrence have been communicating on Snapchat, a photo sharing and messaging app where the content disappears. And this app I hadn't heard of before, called Session. It's a fully encrypted messaging app where you don't need a phone number or an email address to sign up. We'll talk more about these apps and the...
Yeah, so this app is a dangerous app. Have you guys heard of Session before? I, of course, am old, so it did take me a minute, but I have seen it. I've seen that. I've seen the Signal app running around. I've seen several apps that now are like to stay encrypted, which I don't think we need. I just don't. Not when children can be harmed. That stuff needs to go. That's just my opinion, though.
Dangers they can pose later in this interview. This man out of Buffalo, that's when you found out that was this man, this 43-year-old man.
Yes.
What have investigators been able to share with you about what they know right now? I know he's now down in Butler County Jail.
He's in Butler County. We've been told they've been questioning him and trying to figure out. They showed us pictures of him in the previous months, like a picture with him in the swimming pool at a hotel with Maddie, and they have him on camera at in 2 gas stations getting a drink, and they showed us that at the police station. But and then when I heard that he has came down from Buffalo, New York, like 2 times in the prior months, and we've been kind of being kept in the dark a little bit about their investigation right now.
What I understand is that the FBI got involved rather quickly, didn't they? When they realized what they were dealing with?
Yes. They were questioning us as well, and they thought that they were asking us like questions, like if we knew Maddie was talking to anybody online or anything. Mm-hmm. And that's when we were being questioned, and they showed us the picture saying that we have a guy in custody from Buffalo, New York.
Do you know if he's given them any more information about where your daughter is right now?
No, they won't tell us anything.
Okay. So this is a really tough time, huh? This is a very, very tough time in the investigation.
Yes.
As far as how we can support you, and as you search for Madison, what would you like to say to folks? How can they help support you right now? Because we want to help.
We keep trying to like repost her missing pictures and getting the word out there. Like if anybody sees her or knows anything, to like come forward and call the Chlorine police, let them know any information they might know.
They must come forward if they know anything at all about where she could be. That's exactly what they need to do. And she could be wearing different clothes. Her hair could look different, right?
Yeah.
So anything that we can do, if for whatever reason, if this gets to Madison, if somehow she could hear us talking right now, what would you like Madison to know right now?
That we love and miss her, and that that we're not mad at her, and we just want her back home.
How are you doing, Tyler?
Day by day.
Day by day. As far as this search goes on your own, are people out there looking right now?
We've had several search parties throughout the past weeks and get together just to with her family. Like we've even had people in the community like help make us like little pins with Madison.
Everybody's got to keep it up because we gotta bring Madison home. So that's everybody's job, is to keep it up and keep looking for her. So we'll share all of the information that we possibly can. If there's anything that you want us to share, please just, we will do that. You can just hear the heartbreak in their voices. And that's why it's so important to do everything we can to share Madison's story. Now let's hear from John Adams. He's with the Ohio Land Search and Rescue. You're the Ohio Land Search and Rescue.
Nobody should go through this. It's breaking us.
She got in the car?
I believe after the fact, yes. After she rode across the lot, there was an area of where the vehicle was at. You couldn't see. So, whether if law enforcement or the FBI had received other footage, because we did go around and ask people if anybody with video footage, the police
Sure.
turned it into Coleraine Police Department.
I mean, as far as technology that you use, I mean, you've got power of people getting out there and
Sure.
asking questions, right? Is there any
Yes.
other technology that you like to use when you're doing these kind of searches?
Well, every case is different. Okay, so it depends on circumstances. So you allocate your resources to each certain scenario. But our resources would have been if we was called out initially the same day, that evening, whatever she went missing. We would have had canines out immediately that day. We would have hit every camera we could have seen in that vicinity. So, and then knock on doors. Business and stuff like that. So that's all we could do.
Sure.
Drones. If it comes to around water or wilderness, something like that, as long as the overcast isn't too bad or the coverage isn't too bad on trees, stuff like that, we'd hit drones out there, thermal drones and infrared stuff like that.
Chief, how many searches have you done like this, looking for, yeah.
Hundreds.
When you are going through the steps of the Madison Fields case, as you learn that there's now been this man, 43-year-old Kyle Lawrence, arrested in connection, and that he admitted to meeting Madison twice, January 19th and the 31st. What's going through your head?
It's awful. I mean, any missing child, it's very serious to me. Any missing person, period. But when it comes to children and teenagers, stuff like that, it's very concerning.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. A lot of times when you just have that feeling when you're out there and you're doing certain cases, like, something's not right here. This isn't right,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not right. He's absolutely correct. He's not right. So I do want to show you guys. Webby, thank you so much. She sent me some information. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. I'll show it as I go through here. But wow, I mean, the guy has been arrested, but not to do with her, and that alone is, like you really want it to just be right. But sometimes things don't always turn out great, which is upsetting to me because we really keep high hopes for our children. We protect them as much as we think we can, and then something like this happens, and other people realize off of other children, unfortunately, that hey, this is an evil world. So I'm going to read this, and then I'll show you a few more shorts, and then we'll kind of discuss how to, my opinions on how to help better handle this stuff. And I could be wrong, but man, I've always been a hover mom, and my friends have always laughed at me, but I'm thankful now that I am. Okay, so let me go ahead and see. I need to make this a little bit bigger for you guys, if it will let me, of course. All right, well, it just says, this actually is the United States District Court for the Southern District of Ohio, and this is United States of America versus Kyle Lawrence. Now, this is the complaint in the case, and the following is true to the best of my knowledge and belief. On 1/8/2026 through 2/1/2026, in the county of Hamilton, in the Southern District of Ohio, the defendants violated transportation with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity, travel with intent to engage in illicit sexual contact, and transportation of child pornography. Oh my God, what a sicko, right? I do kind of want to give a trigger warning, guys. A lot of people can't handle this stuff. It is either a trigger for them from life itself, or this is heavy. So trigger warning before I go ahead and read this next part. I, Brandon Capps, being first duly sworn, hereby depose and state as follows. I am a special agent with the Federal Bureau of Investigation and have been since March of 2020. Prior to my employment at the FBI, I was employed for 3 years as a certified public accountant for Plant Moran PLLC. I am currently assigned to a violent crime squad at FBI Cincinnati Field Office. While employed by the FBI, I have investigated federal criminal violations related to violent crimes against children and the sexual exploitation of children, among others. I have gained experience through training at the FBI to include interviewing techniques, arrest procedures, search and seizure, and investigative techniques. Additionally, I have experience utilizing confidential informants, toll records, GPS information, digital and social media warrant search, bank records, and other analytical procedures in furtherance of federal investigation. The facts in this affidavit come from my personal observations, my training, and experience. And here we go. On February 16, 2026, Coleraine Township Police Department responded to the listed address for a missing juvenile report. CTPD made contact with redacted, who reported redacted minor victim hereby has been missing since February 13th, 2026, which we know now is Madison Fields. He goes on to say that approximately 4 p.m. Eastern Time, when minor victim asked if she could spend the night at a friend's house. Of note, the family lives at a redacted location in their township. The parents agreed that the sleepover, and the minor victim has never returned home. Attempts to call her went straight to voicemail. The reporting CTPD officer reviewed video surveillance from the vicinity of the victim's home and observed Madison had left her residence at 4 p.m. Police were able to observe her and her movements in the vicinity of her home, noted her clothing, including she was carrying a black backpack and a white grocery bag. Oh, so frightening though. All right, I hope you guys are good. I mean, we're not really getting into detailed stuff because there's not a lot, but there is definitely some red flags with this 43-year-old man that was already called out and outed once for it. And see what happens when they don't keep him in jail? You can't fix this stuff, guys, and that's what scares me the most. We let them walk among us, we slap them on the hand. That's not solving a problem, and that's definitely not saving our children either. So on February 24th, 2026, the redacted stated that on January 31st, minor victim met the person online she called Dad Bod and spent the night with this person. Further statements made by redacted indicated minor victim was communicating with an unknown adult male believed to be approximately 40 years old, which we find out now he's 43. And they stated the minor victim was in contact with the man for about a month before her disappearance and had previously met him in person in a hotel approximately 1 week before she went missing. Then redacted said minor victim stayed with the man for a weekend, returned to her home happily, telling her sister the man bought minor victim's vapes. Okay, so before I go on and read the rest of that, I am just going to, I guess, share this in the description if I can find a way to share that in there so you guys can actually get it for yourself. Maybe Webby can explain where she got it. I don't want to really get into a lot of detail. It will show, I kind of don't want to go any further with this just because she isn't safe and home yet, and I want to do that at the end of it out of respect for her parents. But Webby, thank you so much for sending me that. And guys, that's just a bit. That wasn't even a touch of what the whole thing is. Oh, she purchased it from Ohio. Oh, well, that was very nice of you to share with me then. I don't really want to get into, like I said, major details because she hasn't come home yet, and oh, it's just so sad. So the next thing I'm going to play is by Chasing. I just love Chasing. I don't know how many of you watch her. I'm sure many of you do. I just love her, and she put out a little short, and I love her. I just think her channel is amazing. But if you're not subscribed to Chasing, please do. The link is in the description of this live. Yeah, it gets a little too graphic, and out of respect for Madison and her family and the fact she's not home yet, I kind of want to wait a little bit to read any more of that live. But the next one will be by Chasing. Maybe, if I can get this to work, of course. What a day. Okay, I think it's actually going to work. Maybe. All right, let's go ahead. Like I said, this is Chasing. Hi, Mark. Thank you for coming in to join us. Howdy, y'all. I just got here. Was the guy growing Madison? I believe so. I absolutely think so, Mark. I don't know. Everything is alleged right now, but he has been arrested on different charges for a different child. So yeah, it's kind of looking that way. Unfortunately, it just is. Okay, let me go ahead and play this for you guys.
The search for 16-year-old Madison Fields just took a massive dark turn. Here is what we know right now about the case out of Ohio. Madison went missing from Coleraine Township back on February 13th. Her family says she left to meet someone she met on an encrypted messaging app. For over 2 weeks, the community has been on the ground searching, but now federal investigators have stepped in. A 43-year-old man named Kyle Lawrence was just arrested in Buffalo, New York. FBI agents say he rented an SUV with New York plates that was seen on surveillance picking Madison up from her home. Lawrence is currently facing federal charges for transportation with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. While an arrest has been made, the most important question remains unanswered. Where is Madison? Police are still searching for her and need any tips. If you know anything, contact the Coleraine Police or the FBI. We need to bring her home. The search for 16-year-old Madison Fields just took a massive...
Yeah, it's so scary. I agree, Lucy. Like we really have to figure out what we can do to better protect our children because at this rate, I'm not sure that, any of our children are safe until we can get these states to have a plan on what to do to help better protect these children. Hi, Michael 007. You just popped right in here. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you're doing well anyway. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is so alarming. I have a 10-year-old, so I get it. Yeah, he's my grandson, but I raise him as mine. So I really have to think this. I take all this stuff so personal because we see this all the time. Yes, Webby. Their cases are so similar in nature, and if you really look, there's probably 10 more that we have overlooked. This is becoming just a common, horrible thing, and we have to eventually figure out a way to make this better. Our children have no future. It's just that simple, unfortunately. There's predators everywhere among us. We just don't see it at times. We don't get the red flags, and we're not supposed to because we're not as evil as them. But we do have to still keep our eyes open and, not trust anyone with our children. This one right here just got me the most. Her little face. I mean, she's an innocent child, guys. She's just a kid. She really is. Oh, it's just heartbreaking. And her poor parents to have to go through all this is unreal. It is. But I'm going to stop yapping and go ahead and share the few other things that I have. It won't be a long, long live today. I just want to make sure we get her face out there. It's so important. We just have to keep her face out there. And, and for me, someone had asked me in this chat, actually, what I do to help protect my grandson. Well, what I do, honestly, is I play the game with him. When he has tablet time, I get in there and I watch the chat of every game. I mean, to him, I'm just a little redheaded girl that follows him around that's really nice. He doesn't even know it's me. But I do that because I have to. Mentally, I have to know that he is okay in rooms that, very well could have predators in them. Is that going to save him? I don't know. I'm trying. I'm not saying I'm any better than anybody else because I'm not. But I do play those games. I don't like those games, but I got to know what's going on. I have to. It's just an idea, guys, that, it's kind of like playing outside. Everyone wants to complain because kids don't play outside anymore. But how many parents do you see sitting outside? So I guess in my heart, it's my way of protecting my own, but it's just one idea. If you guys have more ideas, put them in chat. Let's talk about how we can better. Yes, we all have to learn these apps. We do, because our kids already know. Our kids know how to work all of this. I'm Gen X, so I come from slamming a phone down, a 40-pound phone. I miss that, the relief of slamming that rotary phone down. But so I'm a different breed than, these newer generations. So all I know to do is to join him and hope that I can spot whoever in chat may be saying anything inappropriate. And I've caught several, just so you know, I've done it. There is one little fellow that kept on, and I definitely had predator vibes, and he's gone now, thank God. But still, I mean, that's as easy as your child having tablet time for 1 hour. It's very, very alarming. It's crazy scary. Most kids can, yeah, they can. I agree, Southern Gal. Like these kids, it's almost like they were born knowing. Where for us, we just didn't know this as children. We didn't learn even the internet was non-existent for me when I was a kid. So it's hard when your children are more intelligent when it comes to all of these electronics than the parents. It's a dangerous game, and these predators, they love it, they prey on it, and that's even more frightening. God, is it ever. It's horrible. It is. That's what I do. I don't know. I wish I had all the answers. I would save every child I could possibly come across. I'd save every one of them. But that's just kind of what I do. My grandson is 13, and it's so scary, Webby. It's like I don't want to play a Roblox game, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I got to see what's going on, so I have to enter that. I have to be in those rooms to see what they're talking about. And some of those rooms are very scary, guys. On Roblox, there are some scary, scary games. Not scary like, I'm talking evil. Like one of them, and I hate to say it because it's so, it's going to cause people in chat problems. Just be respectful of one another in chat. But there was even one on Charlie Kirk, and you could be the shooter. That's not okay to me. This is not okay to me. So yeah, it's an evil world. We just have to try to figure out ways to stop the evil to try to save our kids. And I don't know that there's a solution, but man, I hope there is one soon.
Hell. Nobody should go through this. It's breaking us down.
I'm doing anything and everything to find her.
Hell. Nobody should go through this. It's breaking us down.
I'm doing anything and everything.
She's a very smart, young, beautiful girl.
Tyler Hearn is talking about his daughter, Madison Fields. Around 4 p.m. on February 13th, Fields left the in-town suites in Colerain Township, where her family is staying. Hearn says Fields told her sister she was leaving to meet a boy she met online.
She was supposed to meet a boy named Josh who was 18, is what her sister says.
However, Fields hasn't been seen since.
What have the last 6 days been like for you and your family?
The hardest 6 days of our lives.
Surveillance footage from the nearby Erie Pony Keg shows the last known whereabouts of Fields. She's seen walking west on Harry Lee Avenue, wearing a backpack and holding a plastic bag.
We all know this isn't Maddie. She's never done anything like this.
Hearn says they're a close family, and he doesn't believe she ran away. He thinks she could be in danger. He says she's not responding to any calls, and her location is disabled.
We can't get a hold of her.
Hearn has been tirelessly searching for his daughter, putting up posters and encouraging neighbors to be on the lookout and check any potential home surveillance footage.
She's got to be in there somewhere. We're just trying to see if she just keep walking. Does she get into a car? Where'd she go?
Colerain Township Police tell me they are investigating the missing teen. Anyone with information about where Fields might be is asked to call police.
Anything helps. Everything helps.
Hearn says he's had little sleep and his body hurts from walking the area, but he says he'll continue to search until he knows his daughter is safe.
I won't stop till we find her. She's a very smart, young, beautiful girl.
Tyler Hearn is talking about his daughter, Madison Fields. Around 4 p.m. on February 13th, Fields left.
Yep, and even you guys in chat are on it because yeah, absolutely. Snapchat is I think number 3. We've got Minecraft is like Predator's Paradise. We have Roblox, but all these apps now that are somehow encrypted and where they can hide them behind other apps, those are very dangerous to any kind of child. Shoot, they're dangerous for adults, much less a child. So that's alarming too. And I know as parents, it's our place to teach our children. It is. But some parents are still in the, well, it never happens around here. Well, I'm here to tell you 100% it very well will happen in your area. It will. It's so sad. It is. It's frightening. It is. It's evil. It's nothing but evil, but it will happen. No place is safe. Even on the news, you always see the people that are like, oh, we didn't expect it around here. Unfortunately, I expect it everywhere because it will happen in your area. I don't care if it hasn't yet. It will. Unfortunately, it will happen. It's just a sad truth.
Oh, this is putting Ford on a completely new map.
Signature 2.0.
Also this morning, an urgent search for a 16-year-old Madison Fields. She's been missing from her Colerain Township home for 19 days now.
Yeah, and new this morning, a man authorities say had contact with her is now behind bars in Butler County. Fox 19 Now's Bella Livingston is here with new developments in that case.
That's right. February 13th. That was the last day the family of 16-year-old Madison Fields saw their daughter. Now, nearly 3 weeks later, she is still missing. But a man believed to have had contact with her is behind bars in Butler County, and he could help investigators bring Madison home. Last night, 43-year-old Kyle Lawrence was booked into the Butler County Jail. He was arrested at his Buffalo, New York home last Thursday, and police believe he has had contact with Fields before her disappearance. It is important to note that at this time, Lawrence is not facing charges in connection with Fields' disappearance, but is facing federal sexual exploitation charges in a different case. However, Colerain Township police say there is video evidence from Fields' home showing her entering a car with New York license plates allegedly rented by Lawrence. Federal records show Lawrence admitted to having contact with Fields and traveled to Cincinnati twice in January to meet her. Again, Fields was last seen on February 13th, leaving the in-town suites on Colerain Avenue. She has brown hair, green eyes, and is 5'4". We are told she was last seen wearing a black Champion hoodie, camouflage pants, black shoes, and carrying a black backpack. Her family says her phone has been dead since she went missing. Lawrence is currently on hold for federal charges, and we're working to learn when he is expected in court and if he has connection to Fields' disappearance. As soon as we learn more, we will make sure to let you know. Reporting in studio, I'm Bella Livingston, Fox 19 Now.
Oh, that was so loud. I apologize. So I guess that's really all I have today for you guys. I do want to go through and show you some more pictures of her. If you have any information about Madison, please just do the right thing. Call 911. Bring her home. Her family is beyond missing her. I'm sure she's missing her family. If you have her or if you see her, do the right thing. This could very well be any of our children. It could be our nieces, our nephews. It's sad. It's a sad reality. And to me, this is just a child. She's just a child, an innocent little girl. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I know it was kind of a last minute thing, but like I said, seeing her little face, it just stuck with my heart. Oh, you're welcome, Dawn. Thank you too. I mean, we have some really great creators in here. We have Webby, we have Mustang, Southern Gal, Frank, Stormy. They all have channels. I know YouTube is so weird now with sharing links that I'm afraid to share all the links because so many people have lost their channels. But thank you all so much for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And I take it personal when I see, people that come in even to say hi. So I want to say thank you again. And guys, have a good day. And if you think you've seen any children, anything that looks suspicious, say something. You never know. And that reward of knowing you saved someone, that's more than money itself. It's great. It has to be an amazing feeling. All right, guys. Well, God bless each and every one of you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time. Bye-bye.
In a world that turns too fast, some are lost, left in the past, but we won't let silence win. We'll speak their names again. Voices rising through the dark, Every story leaves a mark. We are the ones who won't forget. The fight for truth is not done yet. We shine the light, we raise the call. For the missing, the broken, we stand tall. For justice, for healing,